Hey, you guys. I think I got my stream wrong. Is that better? Oh my goodness. How is everybody tonight? Hope you had a great weekend. My stream is a little messed up today. I had to, all my power charge cables, everything's like, I thought we were out of this Mercury retrograde, so I don't know what is going on. I came back and like, everything's a mess. So the reading, if you're just popping on, the reading's going to start in 4 minutes. So give everyone a chance to pop in the chat and say hello. As usual, I do not have a microphone set up, only the microphone on my camera thingy here. So we're going to make do though, right? We're going to make do. Hello, everyone. Hello. If you are here, pop in the chat and say hello. And wait, I have to change my Streamlabs. Oh my gosh, I always forget to do it. All right, one sec. Make sure I got everything here. I don't want super chats. We're not doing if you want to donate a super chat just to support the channel, of course you're always welcome to do that. But I'm not doing questions tonight. This is just going to be a regular reading, our usual. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're set up here. And hopefully my camera doesn't I don't have to chase it. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Let me just say hi to everybody. Hey, Jason. Hey, Ralph. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. Truly Julie Tarot and Crystal Healing. Hello. Riding with Nero. Hello. Hi, Jackie. Hi, George. Hi, Baby Bear. Hi, Zach. Hi, everybody. So, can everybody hear me okay? Do I need to make it a little bit brighter? All right, tad bit brighter. Hopefully that helps. Loud and clear. Good. Hi, Lynette. Yep. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Let's get our reading on. Did you guys have a great weekend? Happy holiday. Hi, Dee Conte. I decided to go live because I didn't have time to create a reading and then upload it. So I thought, we're just going to go live. Why not? I did. Thank you, Dee. Awesome, Allied. Just got back from San Juan. It was amazing. Awesome. Nice. All my readings always start at the 25-minute mark. Well, the live begins. And now we're going to get started with the reading. Okay? So, Virgo, as you can see, so I was shuffling, and the first thing that was coming to me is you've got someone here who there was some kind of an opportunity to connect with you, and they missed the opportunity, okay? And I do feel like they're kind of kicking themselves now. They don't know how, if there'll be another opportunity to come back, or there'll be another opportunity to reconcile something or ask you out again, that kind of thing, all right? And so there's a little bit of frustration here with someone. Well, maybe a lot. All right, and look, Can you see? Look at them. Masculine or feminine, of course. And the little crow on the side of their head, like screaming at them, you dummy. And Virgo, you're over here like, oh, living in the light, right? So when the opportunity came to make a move here with you, whatever kind of move they needed to make, that wheel just kept on turning. It wasn't a stop sign. It wasn't pulled over to the side of the road and I'm just going to put my hazards on and wait. That wasn't the energy. It was like, this car is moving, baby. You got to jump on now or you miss your ride. And they missed the ride, okay? Whoever your person is. Could be an air sign, water sign. It could be an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Leo, or a Scorpio, okay? So whatever the issue is going on with this person this week, there's an overall feeling of like, oh, damn it. Damn. I should have moved when I had the chance. Because I feel like for you, Virgo, you're just keeping it moving here. I don't see you like you're standing here with this wheel. And, you know, look at the dice around her neck. It's kind of like that was, you know, rolling the dice here. And you're rolling your own dice, Virgo. You're like, okay, missed your chance. Just going to keep it moving. All right, so let's get into this reading and see what the energies are, what else is going on, because this is obviously for the week ahead. So we'll see what they're doing here. Oh, look, it's a King of Wands now. First court card. This is someone who's pretty much in general like a mover and a shaker. This isn't like the King of Wands. Masculine or feminine, they go after what they want. Why did they miss the boat here? Because I will say, even though the King of Wands is an action-oriented card, Aries, Leo, Sag, it's not a knight. The king can sometimes have a little bit of an ego, or at least the fire energy, and possibly took a second and thought, well, they'll still be there. The opportunity isn't going to get around me or get away, okay? So I can just maybe just be a little bit late. I feel like there might be a little ego going on there with this person, but let's take a look here. Oh, they have somebody whispering in their ear. Somebody else whispering in their ear as well. Could also be, like I said, a water sign or a fire sign, okay? I feel like they were waiting for you to come chasing after them. This person, I'm not even kidding, they have like such an ego on them that I'm picking up like a sense of entitlement. There is like a sense of entitlement. Very stubborn kind of energy. I'll just wait for them to call me. That's what I feel like. So they missed their opportunity because of their ego. Missed the opportunity for whatever, right? You do have the Ace of Cups there. So even for some new start or new kind of beginning here, or the whatever the potential was to turn something into something great, they sat on their ash. They shot on their ash. So egotistical, so entitled that they felt like, no, people come to me. Virgo's going to come to me. I don't have to do anything. And guess what happened? Oh my goodness. Isn't there like a story about that, like a fable? You know, someone who just is so kind of up on their high horse that they feel like, I know there's a fable, and it's, I'm having like short-term memory loss, you guys. I can't think of what it's called. All right, so you get the Four of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So this person has a very possessive energy. And I also feel like if they, oh yeah, there you go. Your person's energy, let me just tell you, they used a tactic. They used a little bit of a tactic on you, okay? In that they closed themselves off and they went into disappearance mode. This is like a little tactic for you to be curious about why they didn't make a move, and for you to reach out to them. This person is trying to bait you by playing some quiet games. They're trying to bait you to chase. Okay? And I do feel like they're going to find out, yeah, the boy who cried wolf. That's it. And I do feel like they're going to find out that FAFO, you're not going to chase, you're not chasing, or you're not competing with anyone for their attention. Who the heck do they think they are? Big ego. Big ego. Let me see. Two of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Oh, okay. So I'm getting now that they're weighing the options. They're weighing it out, like trying to see a different perspective. Like why? Number one, why you're not coming after them. That's what they're going to be feeling this week. It's going to hit them. Okay? Definitely going to hit them this week. Like, okay, because I don't feel like you're going to be... That wheel's already moved on. That wheel's already turned for you. All right? And I feel like it's because you know your worth and your value, and you're just not... And this kind of feels like someone that reached out to you and maybe asked you or said, hey, I'm going to call it, you want to go out on a date? Okay. And let's make the plans. And then they didn't show up. And they're trying, it's kind of like, and it's an example where they're trying to bait you so that you would chase after them. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And now I'm getting that they want you to see that you're not the only one. They're juggling other people. They're baiting you. Oh my gosh. I feel like this reading just happened like last week. Did you guys? So I swear I did a reading on this like last week. They're baiting you. They're so egotistical. Yeah, that's right, Lynette. I don't chase, I replace. And that's what I feel like is going on here. There's Virgo, you're all about what you need to do for you this week, and they're going to feel it. Oh, definitely. And they're definitely going to be like, wait a minute, what's going on? I need a new tactic. There's the Chariot. Cancer energy, Pisces. Oh, gosh. Okay, so... here's the tactic. All right, you guys, this is what I'm picking up right now. This is what I'm getting. They're going to reach out to your friends or people that you have, like your mutuals. They're going to make moves towards your mutuals. And don't think for a minute, this person's clever. They're going to reach out to your mutuals. And if that's like mutuals or people that you have in common online or in real life, but they're tactical. They're going to take it slow, okay? This person is stumped. They don't understand. Why aren't you chasing? Why aren't you? Okay, so like Virgo, I mean, and I agree, if this is where you're at with this situation, if they don't follow up, you don't follow up. It's not your responsibility to follow up here, okay? It's not your job, right? If they initiate and you don't respond, it's not your job to follow up with them and say, why didn't you follow up with me? You know what I'm saying? That's on them. They're the one who's reaching out. They're the one who's initiating. Who knows? You could have been in the hospital, okay? And you couldn't respond. They don't know, but why aren't they following up with you? Or maybe something happened. This week, they're going to feel it. And the reason why is because their ego's running this whole show. If they were sincere and they were truly interested, they might give it a little time and say, oh, maybe Virgo's got something going on. I'll follow up, in a couple of days. Maybe this happened like weeks ago. I don't know, but I feel like because they're so entitled, they're not going to give you the benefit of the doubt, and they're going to play games here. So this week, they're going to start, and instead of just calling and saying, hey, is everything okay? I know I didn't follow up, and I didn't hear from you, and they're definitely going to try again. Ego ruins everything. Yes, it does, Nanu. Yes, it does. Not going to happen. Ten of Swords. Virgo, you're kind of like, you're like a one-hit batter, Virgo. You're like, if I can't score a home run, if there's no home run here, there's nothing. I'm not going to try 2 more times. If this person strikes out once, you're kind of in that energy here. You're just like, they struck out the first time. This is going to be the pattern. Because if they were really interested, this isn't the person for me, because they're not. They're showing who they are in some way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, like, Virgo, I don't know, you gotta make up your own mind about what your situation here, but I'm just getting that they're playing some kind of game and they're baiting you and they're gonna try to bait you. And it's not gonna work because you've already, that car left the parking lot already. That car's already left. Yep, the car's already left. The bus has left the station. The train has left the platform. The plane has already taken off. And there they are, right? Like, oh, just standing there all by themselves. Because that's what's going to happen when they reach out again. You're not playing, Virgo. You're not playing. You're not playing any games. Time is energy. Energy is time. So, yeah, okay. They're just going to be standing there, like, hitting rock bottom about the whole thing. But don't think they're not watching, because this week they're going to be watching you. Oh, yeah, they're going to be stalking, keeping their eye on you, checking their phone to see, if you're going to follow up with them. They're not sad. Their ego is busted. That's what it is. They're not heartbroken. It's their ego that took a hit. They're going to have you on their mind, Virgo, this week, and totally regretting that they didn't make a move sooner, that they didn't do something. In fact, you're going to be even more on their mind this week, Virgo, than before, because it's a control thing. Because I feel like for you here, at least from their perspective, they think you're playing a game. They think you're playing tag, you're it, or, some kind of game, but I don't feel like you are. Your energy is just like, you're just like, okay, they didn't call, just move on. That's what I feel like is going on with you. You're not playing a game because you're not egotistical, because you don't have a sense of self-entitlement. You're just like, hey, I am what I am. Take me or leave me. If you don't want me, that's fine. Plenty of fish in the sea. So I see that there with you. Okay? But either way, look at you, Queen. You're in the Queen of Wands energy. Winning. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Celebrating your life. Celebrating your joy. Celebrating your happiness. Just being happy with yourself. You hold the light in the palm of your hands there, Virgo. Swinging your baton around. It's a good thing for you. It's a good thing for you. Whether this is someone that you've been dealing with and you went around the circle, repeat, wash, rinse, repeat over and over, and you finally just said that's who cares, I'm done with it. Or this is somebody new, there was a new potential here, and you're just like, whatever, it is what it is. I'm just not chasing. You're not available to be checked in on. You're only available to be chosen. And if you're not being chosen, you're not available. Okay? And you know that. And that's what I feel like your energy is this week. You're not available to be checked in on. You're not available to be played with. You're only available to be chosen. Yeah, you're climbing high here, Virgo, reaching new heights in your life, which is great. Okay? And you're doing stuff right by yourself. I feel like you're honoring yourself. You know you deserve to be respected, fought for, and honored, but you're also respecting, fighting for, and honoring yourself. And that's why I feel like this person thinks that you're playing some kind of game, because they don't understand non-ego, non-entitlement business. So for someone to bait you or trap you or play these kinds of games, they also think everybody else does it. And they can't figure out, like there's maybe some paranoia. They can't figure out that people don't have to play games and just be true to themselves. This person, Virgo, whoever you're dealing with, could be a Taurus. You know, a lot of signs are showing up here. Could be a, whatever the sign is, you're shocking them with your stability. And they don't really understand that that's what it is. They think it's more that you're playing games. But I don't feel like it is. You're showing up in the energy of the Ten of Pentacles. Like, what a shocker. This person might have thought, if you dealt with them before, or if they tried to make dates with you and then they kept saying, oh, they got busy or something. I feel like their thought process is, they didn't think maybe that you were stable. They didn't think that you were, grounded. And they're kind of shocked by, because you're not giving petty, they're kind of shocked by the energy that you're giving here. And you're just giving stability energy. Like, you're not moving, you're not budging. So as far as they're regretting it this week, and they're, trying to, because I feel like they're going to try to reach out to your friends and breadcrumb them a little bit to try to find out what's going on with you, or, whoever you might know, your mutuals, whoever your mutuals are, excuse me. And so I feel like they're going to try to do that, but, it's not going to work. Yeah, there's Six of Cups with the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. You're blocking that energy, Virgo. I love it. You're blocking the energy, whether it's like literally blocking, or you're just like not letting it in. You're being maybe indifferent or unaffected, or you're just, I don't even know that you're being that way. That's what they're seeing, but I feel like I'm getting that's how you're feeling. Like, it's whatever. Like, it's almost like you can take it or leave it. Like when you go to pay for a candy bar at the store, as soon as you leave, you don't even think about the cashier anymore until you see them next time. You're just not even engaging. You're not chasing, okay? And yeah, and so when they reach out to your mutuals and things like that, they're not going to get through, because I feel like you have a tribe around you that either knows about this situation or that knows about this person. Okay, whether this is a romantic partner or a family member or a friend, they're like obsessed with you and becoming more and more obsessed with you. Right, there you go. Seven of Cups, so that's fantasy. And becoming more and more like that, because how dare you not chase me? That egotistical fire sign. How dare you? How dare you? Who does Virgo think they are? They're seriously, like, I feel like they're very shocked that you're not doing that, and they're regretting it, because why? They're not going to get a chance to walk back in. You're giving off star energy. This person's not even in your league. You're giving off you're giving off a glow, and you're giving off strength. It's making you more attractive, but it's also making this person realize how they fumbled the ball here. He used to call you a star. Oh my goodness. An empress needs an emperor. Yeah, that's the match. Okay. Knight of Wands. Oh yeah. The Nine of Swords. This person is rushing. Oh, they are rushing into extreme anxiety and stress over this. this week, okay? This week, this is what they're going through. It's happening now, but going forward this week as well. There's no way to get in, I'm feeling. You've blocked all this energy. They fumbled the ball. I love it. I love when the tarot cards are just like, everything is like, oh yeah, not today. Virgo, that's you. Not today. Avoiding the conversation and not dealing. Still upset? Maybe. You could be. Putting up boundaries because you're hurt? You could be. But look at the hand. Talk to the hand. You're just not dealing with it. You don't want anything to do with this person. And Virgo, you're such a perfectionist and you want things done properly. And if somebody is coming towards you, they need to be choosing you for a specific reason. And whatever your reason is, that's what you want to be chosen for. And you're not taking anything less. So basically, it's like you have your house up for sale and you have a certain price and somebody comes in and lowballs an offer to you. Or they ask if they can lease. Like where does in the listing does it say my energy's for rent? You're not doing that. And this person is playing little games here. Can I just have a walkthrough? Can I walk through your house just to see? Can I get into your energy? Can I just so I can see what's available? Except I don't have the credit. I don't have the money to invest. I just want to be in the energy of your home. And that's what I feel like it is. And somewhere Virgo's like, oh, my house is still listed for sale, but you don't get any more walkthroughs. Not until you come with a full offer, and it needs to be equal or better than what my asking price. Virgo's being sassy. Virgo, you got some sass this week. I guess you're back to yourself now that the retrograde's over. Nobody is allowed to rent your time and energy. I feel like that's what you're in this situation with whoever this person is. That's your energy, okay? And you're not dealing. Come correct or don't come at all. Need that bloody stump. Second chances? I don't think so. You're too grounded for that here. Third chances? Maybe not. Maybe you gave him 2 chances already. You're definitely in a good place. I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you that whatever decision you're making with this person or this situation, if you've made the decision to value yourself and do what you need to do for yourself and not gaslight yourself and say maybe they'll change this time, or maybe they made a big mistake. I don't feel like you're giving just any chances in general. And I feel like if you've made this decision, you made the right one. Because you would never have to do this. Now listen, and I always say, unless this person is shackled to the bottom of the sea, or they're in the hospital in a coma, or they're lost in the jungle, and they can't follow up, or something happened, or worst case scenario, DEATH, if they're hanging around you and they're not investing, then they're taking advantage. I have a video and text from him and a whole folder of him having me charge. The court told him no for order of protection. Yeah, don't stay in an abuse of anything. That's right, Lynette. So I kind of feel like you're in a good place. And if you've just gotten into this place, congratulations, you've crossed over. Stay in that energy. Don't take anything less than your full asking price or a better offer. You kind of have to let people compete for your time and attention because you're just valuable. And I say that mostly for the ladies because I feel like the guys, if guys have been dealing with really bad women, then yeah, you should value yourself. But when you know, but I don't think I have to tell the men to chase after the woman that they know is right for them, because the Virgo men will. They know what to do. I feel like the ladies struggle the most because these certain types of guys come around. I don't care how old they are. Let me tell you something. I did a reading for a 60-something-year-old lady last year, and I don't know if she's still on my channel or not, but she was calling me because she didn't know what to do about her 89-year-old boyfriend who's in a nursing home and hitting on all the elderly ladies, and he wasn't being faithful. It doesn't matter how old they get. And I've told that story so many times. I just was like, I was floored. Like, he's 89. So age is nothing but a number. Maturity is everything. And I feel like the ladies, I feel like some of the women sometimes, and it's fine, I'm not judging, but I feel like some of the women tend to get pulled into certain situations with men because they tell them everything they want to hear right away. Okay? And these are not good men. These are not good men. But be careful what you share with people. Ladies, if you're out there dating or you're meeting people, definitely be careful what you share. If you tell a manipulator that you don't know is a manipulator everything that you're looking for, don't think for 2 seconds they're not going to be that way to get what they want. And I'm not being paranoid. That's just real life. Okay. What are their messages here? Wow. For some of you, it's a past life karmic cycle. Okay? This indicates a past life is the reason why the intense energy surrounds you. The person or situation. Look into ways to clear this karma and see the bigger picture of the situation by viewing it from a lesson perspective. Taking ownership for your part and forgiveness for yourself are a key in releasing this karmic relationship. So it feels like it's either already a karmic or it's going to be that way if you don't watch your P's and Q's with this person, because if you give a lot of chances. I mean, you're not a raffle. It's not bingo. You're a living, breathing human being who deserves to have someone who chooses you. Once you start putting yourself, it's over for all those manipulative people. Yeah. Fix your crown, Virgo. Fix your crown. Wear that crown. King's crown, queen's crown. Whichever it is, wear it tall and be proud. Okay, so yeah, they're going to regret it, okay? And they might already will be, or they will be this week feeling it hard. And you may get some signs or hear that they're trying to get in contact with you. Or they may call you from weird numbers or send you a friend request from a fake account. Or you may hear from friends or family, or maybe even if this person is a new situation that you met somewhere, like say at work, they might pop into your work. Other people might say, hey, that person from however long ago that you were was in here asking about you again. Don't be afraid. If this person is narky, don't be afraid of them. There's nothing to fear there. Yeah, they'll try to have a heart-to-heart conversation. They want to. But I don't know. Based on the context of this reading and all the other cards, I would just kind of keep that stink eye on them a little bit. Like, what? If you want to give them a second chance, it's up to you. Okay? But for the majority of you, free yourself. Take back control of your life and move on to better things, better opportunities. Because they missed it. They missed the opportunity with you. Because they thought that you would just wait, or, yeah, you got new love opportunity for you here. Okay? A new person will steer your, can't talk. A new person will stir your romantic feelings this week. So don't stay stuck, Virgo, if you feel like you're stuck, if you're that one listening. Don't overthink it. Don't try to analyze it. Just look at the facts and the evidence. There was nothing came out of it, so move on. Okay, and if they're regretting or they're feeling the loss, well, don't worry, they'll try to reach out again, but I don't feel like you need to entertain that. But if you want to, you know, I never tell anybody what to do, but I will say, you only get one shot at $1 million. You only get one shot at $1 million. It's very rare. Like, how many times you get struck by lightning, right? Some people do. Some people get struck by lightning, not once, twice, 3 times. And I always used to say, well, it's a bad thing to get hit by lightning, but man, how lucky you must be. Imagine if you played the lottery. Yeah, if you don't get anything out of it, what are you doing there? If nothing, it just doesn't make sense to me. And I just kind of feel like when I talk about, like, if you put your house, when I say it like a euphemism, when I put your house up for sale, that's you being available on the market. You want to meet people. And if someone, and here's in your mind, this is your worth, this is your value, and this is what you're willing to give to the person that comes in with the proper offer, the right offer. Okay? There's none of you who are going to list your house for sale for like $500,000. And if somebody comes in and says, well, I'll give you 70,000, like, that's such an insult. And that's the equivalent of someone just kind of calling whenever they want or talking to you whenever they want and not really investing in a relationship, but they're making it seem like they're sweetening the deal. That's the manipulator. They're just trying to see if they can get that house for free. Is anybody feeling what I'm saying here? Are you understanding what I'm saying? You got to first assess your worth. Oh, thanks, Dan. I'm glad that I could do that for you unknowingly. All right, let's see what the Chinese sign is of either you or your person. Okay. Year of the goat. Year of the rooster. Year of the pig. Why do I feel like I lost some light here? Okay. Year of the snake. Year of the rat. And if this resonates for you, definitely leave a comment. Put the number 1 in the chat if you're like, yep. Year of the tiger. And last but not least, year of the dog. Yep, that's what you're dealing with. Let me ask you guys real quick before I move on. Please put a like and subscribe on the channel before I go to the next the next deck here. I would greatly appreciate that. If you like these live streams, I'll try to do them a little more often. I think they're more fun. Let's do some physical features. Let's see what the physical features are, you or the person that you're dealing with here. All right. So we've got someone that has brown hair and brown eyes. Also someone that has straight hair. I feel like these cards are just all... Oh, someone who's bald, no hair. Or very shaved, like a buzz cut. Someone has a mustache. Or some... I mean, if it looks like that, hey, maybe it does. Okay. Definitely some hair, lip hair. Could be a female with lip hair, but you know, it is what it is. Let's see. Oh, somebody's also got a beard. Somebody wears glasses. And so someone does have average weight. Third party is bald, mystery bread. Someone has freckles. And you know what, you guys? If before I finish this reading, after I finish this reading, if anybody wants to stick around and get a quick little mini reading with me, a super chat paid reading, I'll hang out for a little bit after I finish this. All right, somebody has blue eyes. Okay, and one more. Oh, and someone is plus size. Okay. You know who that looks like to me? Chad Daybell. It's Chad Daybell, the cult leader. And I'm only saying that, you guys, because I've been watching the Lori Vallow trial, the second one now. I'm just like engulfed in this entire thing. It's just so horrible, the whole thing. And I don't know why. I'm just attracted to the crime. I'm just attracted to the crime stories. Yeah, some of you've been involved with a cult leader, a Chad Daybell, Peter Griffin. Oh, you watched the first one? Mm-hmm. Yep. Let me see if there's any other messages of love for you, Virgo. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. See, strictly sexual. Oh, some of you already know it. And listen, I'm just getting now. Somebody here, one of you Virgos here, could feel that, and that wasn't what you wanted, but you could feel that that's what the reason for them reaching out to you. Not that, I mean, yeah, of course, you're super attractive. Yeah, we know that. But it's just the fact that you could feel that this person was putting that as a priority. Like, that's all they wanted, nothing else. And your body might have told you that, your feelings, like your body or your intuition. And I feel like for some of you, that's why you were like, you hung up the phone. No, thanks. Like your body like was screaming at you. No. And for some of you, it's not even about you being in this position of like, wow, this person's just not interested. It's that this is all they're interested in. You can feel it. Could you feel it? I know you could. Oh, you guys, so if you want to join the blog group, what am I saying? The HOV After Hours Chatters group, I hope that Streamlabs is posting the right one. Let me make sure I have it. It's on Group Me, and our moderator, Jason, is running that group. So you guys can pop in and chit-chat with all your friends here, make some new friends, and it's all like Virgo talk, and everybody's supporting each other. And I don't know if Jason, if you are here, if you can post the link, because I'm not sure if it's showing up. It was on Teams, and then we switched it back to the Group Me because it got all like crazy. Okay. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of you are already in there. I don't know where the link is. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have it here. I don't know what happened to it. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so back to the reading. There you go. But here, a leap of faith. So if you're in this position right now where you're just kind of like, I don't know what's going on. I got to get out of this, but you're kind of like on the fence. No, you can get out of it. Okay. Because I know some of you are on the fence about this situation. Okay. I get it. And you're not, I don't know, something is telling me, maybe I don't know what the deal is. Some of you are just on the fence, and Spirit's telling you, if you want to jump that fence. I know you want to the grass is greener on the other side. Where you're standing and what you're dealing with, the grass is not going to grow there. Okay? So you need to take that leap of faith. And jump on the other side. Yep, and there you go. New love. You got a new love start coming. So have faith. If that's not incentive, I don't know. Listen, if you're thinking about like taking that lowball offer, you're just selling yourself short. Wait, be patient, because new love is coming. Okay? New love is coming. You just got to believe. I want to believe. All right, let's see if we can get some. Let's get some initials and signs and days. All right. We have a Pisces. Somebody's birthday's on the 9th. Someone's on the 3rd. We have a Sagittarius and also another Virgo. And a Libra. Okay, so that could be the sign that you're dealing with or no longer dealing with. Hold on. I gotta pick all my numbers out. Here we go. All right, somebody's birthday's on the 8th. Somebody's on the 12th. We have the 6th and the 11th. We have the 8th and the 11th. It keeps giving me the same numbers. And the 18th. Okay, so that could be your birthday. That could be the person that your connection with, their birthday. Let's get some initials. All right, letter G, a C, letter X, letter U, Jew, letter T. I just heard Chuck or Charles. Charity. Somebody's name is Ty, Tyson, B, Todd, T, letter S, letter K, Chris, Crystal, the letter P. Okay, so if that, any of those initials, first, middle, or last name resonates for you, I'm calling it out. I'm calling it out. All right, let's get some charms. So I'm going to stick around for a little bit, and if anybody wants to get a mini reading, just click the super chat, and you can send $20, and I'll do a little reading for you. If you have any questions, anything you want to ask. All right. I'm not going to hang around too long, so I got to get to bed. I'm so tired. All right, let's see. All right, we have Saturn. So there's definitely a Capricorn that you're dealing with, okay? There's a Capricorn that you are dealing with. There's also, you have a daisy, connection to daisies. Someone might give you some daisies this week as well, or you get some daisies somewhere. My gosh, Saturn again. Somebody's got double Sag. Also bananas. Someone's born in the year of the monkey, I just heard. Anybody resonating with that? Anybody born in the year of the monkey? Okay. I'm picking up like some serious daisies here. There's some kind of connection to daisies. Somebody's got a connection to the daisy flower or just loves them, right? Daisies are friendly. They're the friendliest flower, aren't they? And the last one you have is the smiley face. So I do hear Spirit's telling me to look at your phone this week, this person is going to send you a smiley face. I don't know why. It's not anything else. It's just a smile emoji. So check your phone this week. I feel like you're going to get a smile emoji. And I feel like don't respond to that, because that's the equivalent of a lowball offer. Anyone who's returning back into your life after lowballing you the first time, if they send you a smiley, ignore it. That's not real communication. That's managing expectations to the lowest level possible. That's saying, well, I'm here, but I'm not necessarily interested. Like, get the hell out of here. Who the hell are you? Who cares? We're adults here. Let's not be responding to emojis. Okay, let's have real conversations. All right, so that's your reading. So does anybody want to do a personal reading? I'm free. I'm ready. I'll hang out for a little bit. I know for some of you it's super late and you want to get going, and you can. You don't have to hang out. But if you were just here to watch the reading, it's done. You can click off. Send them 2 smiley faces back. That's over effort, Persephone. That's too much. I would send them just a period, like a dot. Or nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? Let me look at your chat here. See you, Jackie. Thanks for being here. Yeah, well, no, the middle finger is too much emotion. Yes, send nothing. Oh, okay, Charity, thank you for posting the group. Awesome. Melly. Oh, you're welcome, Michael. I'm glad I could be here. I hang out for you guys. I like the lives better. I just feel like they're so late. I would rather do them at like 8 p.m. Eastern time. You should be able to click on the link, you guys, in right there on the phone. Here, you know what? Let me see if I can pin it. Let's see. Oh, maybe you can't. Can you click it, you guys? Hey, Yolanda. Thank you for being a loyal member and for joining the membership. Oh, you're welcome, Inanna. When I click it, asks if I want to report it. Oh, that's odd. Yeah, you should be able to click the link. Let me click it. See if it's working for you, Charity. Yeah, it says right there, official House of Virgo after hours chat. Join group. So Charity's got the link right there. It's pinned at the top of the chat. You're welcome, Purse. So awesome. Did you guys, so I didn't get to see anybody's responses. Did you have a nice Easter weekend? Did you if you celebrated? Sets like after party and group me, join now. Looks like this party has moved to the after hours chat. Hey, that's cool. That's what it's there for. Jason's gonna be bombarded. I don't even know, was Jason here tonight? Because he might be sleeping. I don't know, was he here? I think he was earlier. He's probably on the chat trying to approve everybody. Celebrated Easter and I sang in the Praise Easter group. Oh, nice. Charity says it was awesome. Had 2 of my grands all weekend. Awesome. Michael said, LOL, almost. We are still here. Jason took a nap. Yep. Yes, he was here, but he had a couple of interviews tomorrow, so he may be asleep. Yolanda says, I stayed home. I live alone, but my partner came over. Oh, that's sweet. Nels, hitting the sack. Have a great night, fam. Awesome. Thank you for being here. Seth says, speaking of grand, you guys, I'm expecting my first grandchild this fall. Congratulations. Had a nice time. Good. Okay. Well, I will. So what? We got 50. So I'll do another 5 minutes. I'll hang out here for another 5 minutes. Thanks. I'm only 40. I'm so young. Yes, I had my first grandchild 7 years ago. So I was. Oh, how old was I? How old am I now? Oh my God. 47. I think I was 47 when I had my first grandson. Yeah, it's better to have grandkids younger, I think, because then you really have like so much time with them and you can still move around when they're little like that. 40's even better. Yeah, Seth, everyone's gonna think it's your kid. Oh, being a grandma's great. Terry says, I think I'll be old when my son has a child, like 70. Oh, 70's fine. Peter says, it's just been a confusing time for me. Exes blocking and unblocking. A few other exes came back, been meeting other people, just not really feeling a romantic connection, like there's no spark. Mm. Wow. Charity says, mine was 8 years ago. He'll be 9 in August. Oh. You can enjoy them better. You still have all the energy. Absolutely. Yolanda says, I'm 48 and got 3 adult kids with no kids. Oh, they'll come. Ricky, it still won't let me click the link. Oh, well, I clicked Charity's link there and it worked for me. So maybe you got to download the app first. Just download the app and look for HOV After Hours group. I don't know if Jason made that private or not. I have no idea. Serenity says, my kiddo is 4 and 10. Oh, those are great ages. And 32, that's great. Good night, Inanna. Hi, Callie girl. You're welcome. Yeah, download the Group Me app. Grateful to be alive and healing in a loving, gentle way so I can enjoy life as much as I can. Amen. J Gold Rise, U54. Michael, it's way up at the top. Yeah, the link is posted. It's pinned at the top of the chat. Well, on my phone, it's at the bottom of the chat. Can you tell me if my boyfriend and I will get back together? Sure, send the $20 super chat and I'll send it to you. I'll give you your answer. Peter, just been wanting that spark with someone new. It's just hard, if that makes sense. Well, it's kind of like, see, I mean, you can approach it 2 ways. I mean, you would have to put yourself out there a real lot and attract people to you. And, but you're not going to attract anybody if you're out in the middle of the desert and no one's around. So you got to kind of put yourself where all the fish are. I mean, a fisherman doesn't go to the lake with bait on his hook and fish in an empty pond. I mean, you got to have a full pond. Or you just be patient and, wait for spirit to guide someone towards you who you manifest. I feel like it's all based on your patience level. Yep. All right. So we've hit the hour. Haven't done an hour reading in a really long time. I don't know what's going on with my, oh, okay, my screen's like way far behind. So anyway, I'm going to get done. I'm going to get going. Make sure that you hit the like button, please, if you haven't done it yet. And please do subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel. YouTube has been kind of like unsubscribing people too. So because I've been watching the graph and the numbers, they're going up and down and up and down. So check and see if you didn't get like an alert, a notification, hit that bell and make sure it's enabled in your phone. So, you know, it's pretty easy. If you know my schedule, I'm always here, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, Sunday through Thursday, unless of course I have something else going on. But yeah, definitely hit that notification bell if you're new and you forget when I'll be going live. Okay, but do hit like and subscribe. I'm going to get going. Thanks for being here in the live, and I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Bye.